Hello, everyone. From traditional open field cultivation to protected cultivation, and further to vertical and soilless cultivation, cucumber production techniques have continuously innovated and evolved. Today, we will study cucumber production techniques together. Based on the production process, we will explore the topic through the following 5 aspects. First, variety selection. The principles of variety selection are as follows. For open field cultivation, choose early maturing, disease-resistant, and light-loving varieties. For protected cultivation, select varieties that are disease-resistant, early maturing, widely adaptable, cold-tolerant, heat-resistant, high-quality, and high-yielding. Different types of facilities require different varieties. Greenhouse cultivation, winter-spring planting. Choose varieties that are resistant to low temperatures, low light, and diseases with high fruit-setting density and strong parthenocarpic ability. Spring planting. Choose varieties that tolerate both low and high temperatures, resist low light, and have low fruit-setting nodes. Main vines should continuously bear fruit and have strong ability to bear secondary fruits. Autumn-winter planting. Select mid-late maturing varieties that tolerate heat, cold, and diseases. Plastic tunnel cultivation. Spring planting. Opt for varieties that are cold-resistant, low-light tolerant, adaptable, early maturing, disease-resistant, and high-yielding. Autumn planting. Focus on heat-tolerant, disease-resistant varieties with high fruit-setting density and good node-bearing characteristics. Next, let's learn about seedling. Various methods of seedling exist, categorized by propagation materials. Sowing seedling, cutting seedling, grafting seedling, tissue culture seedling, and so on. To prevent soil-borne diseases and enhance plant resistance and vigor, cucumber production primarily employs grafting seedling. The process for cucumber grafting seedling includes 1. Determining the seedling period. 2. Preparing rootstocks and scions. 3. Preparing the grafting area and tools. 4. Grafting operation, top insertion method. 5. Post-grafting management. 1. Determining the seedling period. Based on the planting cycle, work backward from the planting date to the sowing period for rootstock and scion seeds. 2. Preparing rootstocks and scions. Rootstock. Choose black seed squashes or white seed squashes. Scion. Select cucumber varieties based on specific needs. When the cucumber cotyledons are half expanded to fully expanded, and the pumpkin's first true leaf is half expanded to the second true leaf becoming visible, it is the optimal time for grafting. How should the rootstock and scion seedlings be prepared? The first step is to treat the seeds of pumpkin and cucumber. Use the warm water soaking method for seed soaking. Immerse seeds in 55 degrees Celsius water while stirring for 10 to 15 minutes. Cool water to 30 degrees Celsius and continue soaking for about 6 hours. Gently rub the seeds to clean them, drain off excess water, and place them in an incubator for germination. Set the incubator temperature to 25 degrees Celsius to 28 degrees Celsius and maintain humidity above 90%. Alternatively, wrap the seeds in a moist towel and leave them for about 24 to 36 hours. Once the seeds sprout white tips, they are ready for sowing. Before sowing, prepare the seedling substrate. Typically, pumpkin seeds are sown in 50-cell trays, while cucumber seeds are either sown in 105-cell trays or broadcasted in sandboxes. For rootstock and scion seedling management, attention should be paid to the control of light, temperature, and water conditions. After sowing, maintain a temperature of 28 to 30 degrees Celsius during the day and above 20 degrees Celsius at night. Once 80% of the seedlings have emerged, lower the temperature slightly. Improve light conditions as much as possible to prevent excessive elongation. Water thoroughly after sowing, but after emergence, reduce humidity while ensuring an adequate water supply. While preparing the rootstock and scion seedlings, also prepare the grafting site and tools. Grafting is typically performed inside a greenhouse with a temperature of 25 to 30 degrees Celsius, air humidity above 90%, and adequate shading. Once all preparations are complete, grafting operations can proceed. Currently, the commonly used method is the cucumber top insertion method. The main steps include selecting the rootstock and scion, disinfecting, removing true leaves, inserting the rootstock, trimming the scion, joining the rootstock and scion, and organizing while maintaining humidity. Let's first watch a short video demonstrating the cucumber grafting process. The video briefly shows the main steps. Next, I will provide a detailed breakdown of each step. Step 1. Selecting the rootstock and scion. For the rootstock, select appropriately aged pumpkin seedlings with the first true leaf partially to fully expanded. Step 2. Disinfecting. Wipe tools and hands with 75% alcohol. Additionally, disinfect after processing each tray of seedlings. Step 3. Removing true leaves. Remove the first true leaf blade of the rootstock, leaving the petiole intact. Step 4. Inserting the rootstock. Use a bamboo stick to create an insertion point at a 30 to 45 degrees angle at the base of one cotyledon, making a hole 0.5 to 0.7 centimeters long. The bamboo stick should slightly pierce the epidermis but remain temporarily in place. Step 5. Trimming the scion. At a point 0.5 to 0.7 centimeters from the base of the cotyledon, cut a smooth single wedge surface at an angle perpendicular to the cotyledon attachment. The trim surface should be 0.6 to 0.8 centimeters long. Step 6. Joining the rootstock and scion. Remove the bamboo stick, then quickly insert the scion into the insertion hole, ensuring that the cotyledons of the rootstock and scion align perpendicularly in a cross shape with the scion slightly penetrating the epidermis. Finally, spray water to maintain humidity, taking care to avoid wetting the grafting wounds. Organize the tools and materials and clean the workspace. After grafting is completed, it is important to promptly cover the graft with a film and carry out post-grafting management. Post-grafting management is divided into 4 stages: 1 to 3 days after grafting, 4 to 6 days after grafting, 7 to 10 days after grafting, and 11 to 15 days after grafting. Adjustments are made to light, temperature, and moisture according to the specific requirements of each stage. Next, let's learn about land preparation and planting. During the post-grafting management period, land preparation should be carried out. Apply base fertilizer, deeply plow the soil to a depth of 40 centimeters, and rake it until smooth and fine. Then, create ridges and furrows with a large row spacing of 70 to 80 centimeters, a small row spacing of 40 to 50 centimeters, and a ridge height of about 15 centimeters. When the grafted seedlings have 3 to 4 true leaves, reach a height of 13 to 16 centimeters, and are 30 to 40 days old, they can be planted. The planting process involves covering the soil with mulch, digging holes, planting seedlings, and watering the roots. Planting is usually carried out in mid to late March, based primarily on the soil and air temperatures in the greenhouse. It can proceed if the soil temperature exceeds 10 degrees Celsius and the air temperature exceeds 5 degrees Celsius. Now, let's proceed to field management. Field management primarily involves temperature control, light regulation, water and fertilizer management, and plant adjustment. Temperature control. During the seedling recovery period, maintain a closed and warm environment for 1 week. Ventilate when daytime temperatures exceed 30 degrees Celsius, and close vents in the afternoon when temperatures drop below 25 degrees Celsius. Maintain nighttime temperatures between 10 to 13 degrees Celsius. In the mid to late stages, ensure day and night ventilation when nighttime outdoor temperatures remain above 12 degrees Celsius. Light regulation. Enhance light exposure by extending sunlight hours and increasing light intensity. Use methods such as soil mulching, hanging reflective screens, or artificial lighting to boost light levels. Water and fertilizer management. During the seedling establishment period, water the seedlings once with sufficient water. During the vine elongation period, focus on controlling vine growth and promoting root development. Generally, avoid fertilizing or watering before the first fruit sets. During the flowering period, moderate watering is needed in the early flowering stage, as excessive watering may cause flower drop or fruit abortion. During the fruiting period, start watering and fertilizing after the fruit sets. To ensure cucumbers grow well, one critical task in production is plant adjustment. Cucumbers bear fruit primarily on the main vine and the first lateral vine. Plant adjustment mainly involves vine training, pruning, pinching, and leaf removal. Finally, let's learn about harvesting. The principle of harvesting is better early than late. The harvesting standard requires early harvesting of the first fruit, moderately early harvesting of middle fruits, and timely harvesting of the top fruits based on market demand and plant growth. The cucumbers should have distinct ridges. A fresh and bright color retain the blossom and spines, and typically measure 15 to 18 centimeters in length. In the early fruiting stage, increase harvesting frequency to once daily. In the later fruiting stage, reduce harvesting frequency and delay harvesting. These are the key knowledge points and technical essentials for cucumber production. Please think about the following questions. That concludes today's lesson. See you next time.